Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. The only way to really get top-notch women. And let me be clear on it. When I say top-notch women, I don't just mean they look like, some dime or something. That's not, please. Please. I mean, yeah, if they look good or some shoot, if they on some acculturated prostitution, some gold digging thing, some sugar baby thing, shoot, you just got to make money. Shoot, that's it. If that's what you want one of those women, you just got to make money, and not just money, a lot of money. And when I say a lot of money, I don't mean like you give her like $80 for some sex or something. That ain't top notch. Those are low level hoes. You gotta be on that level. If you just got money and you want that type of culturated prostitute or sugar baby or some shoot, you gotta be making enough money to pay for her place, her lifestyle, everything. Fly her to Dubai, something like that. But that's only if you just talking about top notch as far as how they look. And really, and I've said this, I'll say this 1,000 times. They'll give you some sex, but then when they cheat, they'll cheat with that like gardener or something who just got that body. Who's an alpha showpiece. No, when I'm saying top notch, I mean not only are they attractive, or in fact they might not even be like that IG type of model, but they got decent looks, but they also got something as far as their personality and what they're trying to do. This is the type of woman, when top notch is the type of woman who you can not only deal with in a bedroom, but you walk around in public, people are like, whatever. They like, damn, she fine. She's like, good gracious. I mean, this is the woman, when I say top notch, let's be real out here. And I know many men might not want to deal with that money-making woman or professional woman, but still, that's still going to play a part in what's considered the top notch. Like they attractive, plus they the type, if you get together with them, you can make a power couple. Now, I thought about this because there was a CEO, it's a young sister making lots, millions and stuff. I follow her on Instagram. Now, I ain't going to give her name and everything, but I remember I thought about it because at first, like, I was like, damn, she pretty, well, she ain't like, well, she's natural. She's just naturally attractive. Plus, she got a nice body, too. And I was looking at it. I was checking out. I was saying, what does she got to do? But then I saw her on an Instagram thing with this dude. And she chilling. And she got that look. Like, anybody who can actually read women know that look when they actually feeling the man they with. And she had tagged him. I checked him out. This dude is CEO. Understand something. The only way to truly get a top-notch woman, you gotta be masters of the universe. There ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. You gotta be top-notch in all levels. Remember what I said about the looks, money, and status? I always said if you got that sex appeal, yeah, you can beat that. But it's still something that's going to be taken into consideration. I've always said that. I just said how to beat it. But if you're talking about the sex, okay, in the bedroom, shoot, she don't have to deal. She'll deal with you just on that level. But if you're talking about dealing with her on a total level, maybe being a power couple or something. And despite what some people think, and even I've discussed, there are some women who are at a high level who still going to be womanly, and private. They'll keep the shit separate. And they still an asset. See, that's the thing though. When you're dealing with a woman, you can't just be dealing with just somebody just for sex. Remember, and I've done a couple podcasts on this. I said ultimately that woman got to be an asset to you. And if you a businessman, here's the thing. And the masters of the universe who actually listen to my stuff, the professionals, educated dudes, the high status, all of that, you realize once you get to a certain level, it's not only when you like deal in business and everything, it's not even so much just about just getting pussy. It's far from that. And when you got to have a woman on your arms, because once you deal with these high class events, once you deal with these high level events, part of the I don't want to use the word game, but part of the dynamic, part of the protocol, that's the best term. Part of the protocol is they checking out your mate too. They are checking out your mate too. When you get to that high level, now I know, and I'm just being real, a lot of guys who like don't want to deal with different women and stuff, or say they're going to do whatever. Okay, that's fine. You can go all over the world, deal and get whatever, but you got to be able to deal in a classy environment. Because when you start dealing with some real money and you in those social environments where business deals are made, not on what you can actually bring to the table as far as your business skills, but a social thing. Because once you deal at that high level, many business deals are made on the golf course or at one of those expensive health clubs where the membership fee starts at like $500 a month. That's where the stuff is. When they get to the boardroom or something, or a meeting room, the business deal's already been done. Anybody who's like dealing with some real money, shoot, I can come on here and co-sign that. But part of the game, part of the protocol, well, it's game. You might as well just call it a game at a high level, is they checking out your woman. Now, if she come in there and she kind of ratchet and she don't know how to take care of herself, you know, how to like carry herself, they'll be like, wait a minute. This dude got all this stuff, but he don't have any control over his woman. And she ain't showing him, or she behaving trifling. So that's, you know, you dealing with that top-notch thing. Now, the title of the podcast was Only Way. You gotta raise yourself up on all levels. You know, like I always, you know me, I always talk about the body game, but if you look at those higher level masters of the universe thing, usually they in very good shape. You'd be hard pressed to find an out of shape master of the universe. It ain't impossible, but you'd be hard pressed. Most of them will get a professional trainer or something like that. They got the money. They will get a high to top level, you know, several $100s an hour personal trainer, keep them in shape. And they will keep all the medical stuff. They will get a personal chef. They will get everything. So they're going to be in a top-notch physical shape. And that's going to be one thing with the women right there. But then you also got to be sharp mentally. Even to really just make money. You know, that's why you get some people, they might inherit some money, they lose it right away because they ain't have a reason to be sharp. But if you build it up, you got to be sharp mentally. And you got to be able to know how to conduct business in the social aspect. Trust me, when you get to those things, because I know people might think, oh, Rom, just some dude hanging out here. I told you, like in my last thing, shit, I can go both ends without any problem. You got to be able to carry yourself a certain way. And then with the top-notch woman. And see, here's a funny thing that's not really known. It's not really known. Because, you know, we talk about, like in the black community, we talk about the matriarchy, which it is at the lower levels. It is definitely the women, but once you start moving up, once you get to a certain level, it's distinctly patriarchal. And even in the white communities or Hispanic communities, you know, even in some of these Asian communities, the women running a lot of stuff. But once you get to that level, top-notch level, the men got to run shit. Men run shit. In fact, if you look at the world, despite people talking about feminism and all of that, this world's still ran by men. So when you start talking about that real power and stuff, but you got to have that mentality there. You got to have that mentality. So that there's there. And then definitely just you got to be on top of your profession. And then you can like hold out for that top-notch woman. Because that's what they look for. Understand something psychologically. I don't care if people can talk all that matriarchy and all that stuff, but psychologically, women always look for that man they can submit to, even if it's just in a bedroom briefly. They always look for it. Women always look up. That's a part of hypergamy. They're always looking up. And they deep down want that man. So if that woman is top notch, she's sharp, she's educated, she's keeping her body in shape, that man still got to be above her. So, and if they don't, they only settling. They trust me, they settling. It's not that they want it. You talk to them. Like I say, even in some cases, they will even pay a man just so they could submit to him. Gigolos, that's part of the gigolo game right there. That's how much they want it. So, but if they can get a man they can be with, build a family with, and he's still above them, please. And this is even if a woman's kicking ass on her job or something. It look like she bossing everything. She still want that man she could submit to. Ultimately. So you really want that top-notch woman? You have to be that top-notch man on all levels. All levels. So, you know, and that's that shit. That's the whole thing. That's what every man should be striving for. Not just how much money he got and how much education, how high his IQ is, but even on a physical level. He need to be presenting his optimal. So, anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.